right at the main entrance of the mall. You walk in, it's the second shop on the right. Nice and convenient. Everything you need in one spot from 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. From waxing to sugaring to massages to facials to manis to pedis to eyebrow arching to eyelash clusters to eyebrow tinting. They do it all. So stop on in. And if that time is not convenient for you, you need earlier or you need Sunday, then their Shirley Street location has got you from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. And that includes Sundays. So stop on in, book your appointment today with the Brazilian Barbie. Also, guys, of course, that that
Well, right now, coming up this Soca Meets Reggae, brought to you by Alpha Sound. And listen, it's the ultimate beach party. I'm gonna find out who runs the beach once and for all. Are you Team Soca or are you Team Reggae? If you're Team Soca, you have a giant toasting for you, the one and only Giselle, the Wasi one, and featuring DJ Vibes and of course a battle of DJs. Tickets are on sale right now at HumsonTickets.com. Cabanas are also available. You can call 822-6863 for more information. It's Soca Meets Reggae this Sunday, June 22nd, powered by Alpha Sounds and Cuba Libre. Now, Hot 91 has chances for you to win free tickets, so continue to listen out all week for your shot to get in. Another chance is coming up for you a little bit later, but you gotta listen out to find out when it fall, all right? Now, in the meantime, in between time, want to keep this thing going. Also, by the way, going to shout out our sister station, Vibes 93.1. You know, we love to bring you the hottest vibes. And Vibes 93.1 is taking it to another level with their Reggae Sumfest giveaway, all right? So they're giving away a trip to Reggae Sumfest in Jamaica. It's happening next month, with 17th to 19th.
17th through the 19th. Yeah.
Right. Next month. So, you know, it's right here. And two lucky listeners will fly out with the team to catch Vibes Cartels, Gang, Tyrus Bradley, Tony Braxton, and more live in Montego Bay. So make sure you're tuning in to Vibes 93.1 and also following them on social media at Vibes 931 FM on socials to stay in the loop. All right. Yeah. This is a don't do it segment of the day. So if you have any don't do it,
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. My heart heavy. My heart heavy right now. I was scrolling on social media on Facebook and see they're looking for a 25-year-old female in connection with the murder on Sunday. Like a 25-year-old beautiful girl.
Which murder?
The one in Palmdale. The murder.
Okay, that's the one who was the driver?
Yes.
She was the driver? And
Yes.
she turned herself in?
Boy, unless it's another female, but boy, regardless, there's a 25-year-old female involved in this murder. Why would you give up your whole life like that?
Following behind one or one team. That's the problem. You know,
Look at her.
yeah, I think she looked like she
Oh, exactly. She looked like a little
a little school girl. Yeah. Wait, it's wow. I don't know. Either following behind man or wanting things. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
but
I wanted to get it fast.
Ari, let's do quick maths, right? That's what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them? However many there was. How much money you really think that was? That it was worth?
No, honest to God.
Amongst
Honest to God.
5, 6 of
Honest
them.
to God. Like really, like probably maybe $300.
No,
That don't make no
man,
sense.
no, man.
You know, sometimes, like I was thinking about it, and I thought like one or two things, like one or two things. The first thing I thought about that whole thing was like how they know his movements though. Unless they be watching the bank, somebody had to let them know. Maybe one of them go to that church, and they be sitting in the thing, and they know he's the one who's offering money to deposit.
Yeah, I
You know,
trying
I
to
feel
work
like-
out all of those details.
Like,
But I'm
I
trying
feel
to
like
work
that.
out.
And then I also feel like number one, like in the case of the women, a lot of women they get themselves into things and they don't realize. Number one, if you were a bad boy, right, and he'd be like, "Oh, I just want you to take us to do this little job." She probably didn't even know they had guns in the car. Well, I don't know the one who was the driver. That's why she felt guilty and turned herself in. So, you know, I'm happy she turned herself in, but you know, she get mixed up in things. She gotta deal with consequences. But plenty of people don't know what these so-called friends and people they be associated with be really into, and they be going along with it, trying to be a writer. I know what you write. Exactly. I know right? I can walk. Shoot, forget you. I can walk. I know what you write. I am not in it for the
But it's so sad.
this thing loyalty has so many people so messed up
Yeah.
because they being loyal, they think loyalty, oh, because I need loyal to you, that's a good thing. No, you being loyal to wickedness. You ain't never like that.
What you think? You think she just thought he wanted to ride all of them in that one car, right? You pull up to car, they'll pull us up.
Yeah, give me a ride by the bike.
Yeah, hey.
Give me a ride by the
No,
yeah, because we probably gonna go get some drinks and that's a regular Sunday thing. Everybody home at the party, go get some ass, you ride, go get some salad. That's a regular Sunday thing. Or go on the beach.
So
Or go to
there's a
one party.
possibility you're saying that she didn't know the motive.
She wasn't sure. She might have been on the wrong someone, but she didn't know it would turn out like that.
Well, that's just as bad.
Yeah, no way around it. There's no way around it. There is no way around it because number one, let's say the company that she keep, right? Company that she keep, she know there's bad company, there's bad people because we see they first time can't be, and they kill one neighbor out there too.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's
That,
just
that wasn't about
that wasn't part of what has happened.
Right. Oh my God.
But you know what?
Don't follow company.
Let's take a
see that now. You on your own.
yeah. I'm not going.
Yeah, you on your own now. You got to suffer the consequences on your own. And look at that, just destroy your whole life ahead of you. 25, you ain't living no
No
life
future.
yet. No future. That's the don't do it. Crime, don't beg and need that cake in my life right now.
Crime doesn't.
Yeah,
Crime doesn't.
Hey, no, for real, 'cause look at it. Look at her. She's a young, beautiful little girl. Right? And I say little girl for a reason because she not only looked like she's in a home tight waist schoolgirl uniform, but she's only 25. You have your whole life ready to be hard. Because you're gone. Just like that. Crime will pay. KB.
Right,
Right
take
there.
a break. We can take a break. Come right back, right? If we don't do a segment of the day,
Don't do
when you
it.
make a hit station, watch the company you keep. All right, stay on.
Our elected technicians and sales representatives do every day on the front line and behind the scenes. To our loyal customers, we thank you for believing in us as we move the 20,000 subscriber mark. We couldn't have done without you. Not with us yet. What are you waiting for? Join the Alive Fiber family today. Visit AliveFiber.
I guess so.
I don't know. We are better than ever. We don't have to answer the service.
You lie.
Fresh ingredients and new and exciting menu options keep your lunch and dinner easy, affordable, and delicious. There's a Domino's Harry neighborhood. So sit back, relax, and let Domino's do the work. Domino's, better.
Ooh, I know. My Lord, you didn't turn 23 on that say last. It was just around early the ring and I'm 23. You know what it is. You buy two somewhere. So let's say I go to the store, I buy a candy. I buy one kilo. Kilo. Every single time. I take my candy. Really, she eat hers too. She eat all hers. I mean, that's I get hers too. Because it's yours. It's just candy. Just put it in. What you I'm not having no chocolate. You can have two. Like, turn it. You know, you get the thing too. The talk the children were on the same and they fall asleep. And when they wake up, the host was in fire. So she left the children. She left the children there. All the children staying there. Also, the 5-year-old died. Okay.
So you're looking at
No. Oh no, I was. I kind of told me kill a trip to come out in August because it's my chances I can pay. Wow.
like she
No, she wasn't.
I just said it to him. Yep. This girl comes from a good neighborhood. Afraid man, like this telling Ari is about 5, 6 of them. How much money that was? that they was gonna bust up and divide that was work on this. Look how this little girl is trying her whole life. This hurt young child.
But I get what you're saying, right? But here's the thing: how am I gonna host an event of that size if you give me the chance to host an event of that size? I only can go back and contact me, mind you, I'm trying to put together a portfolio or something. But you gotta give me a chance. I think that's something I really want to do. I'm not people shy, and I'm not people shy. I'm not scared of speaking or anything of the sort. So, yeah, it's not uncommon, not shy, not. I don't see any reason why it's something that I can do. But however, I will say nobody gave me the opportunity. Not saying that nobody ever, it was nobody approached me, blah blah blah, that I was supposed to host, which is the International Soca Awards. That event got canceled due to the rain because of the rain, almost carnival week. Because it was happening during the week, but the rain didn't clear until the weekend. But I mean, I'm not gonna argue. It's cool. No, not a problem. People are on, hard headed. Ask me to host one of them, right? They will see doing something. For independence, right? I think that is not some cruise or whatever. And they have an event for Bohemians and tourists. And they reach out to me and ask me, so they ask somebody to reach out to me. And they can say, oh, well, you know what, you've never done an event to this size, so maybe we'll go with somebody else. Who does this? That's something. He's like, I think he has helped them to beaches and things, and I was one of them. But he said he put on a show, they looking for somebody to host. You reach out to me.
Exactly.
Did you not go and do your work and look and see what ads you understand? Or why not?
We try to reach out to find out if her account is checking or saving. So one for ease.
Let me delete my message because that come up very rude.
You delete it?
I'm going to delete it. I'll send a last hot when I done. Because that's the dumbest shit ever. Crime does pay. Hot 91.7, your mega station. Crime doesn't pay.
You can know the thing.
Child, you can know today. KB said if it was good, then why they walk away?
Yeah.
That's crime no good.
It's a really, really sad situation because, like I said, I'm sure that wasn't no life-changing money
No.
that they after they didn't divide that up.
Yeah.
It was worth
Yeah.
A, people life, B, you giving up your freedom. You see what I'm saying? Because when they catch you, sweetie, that's it.
Yeah. Wait,
That's it.
well, I just want God hold them in the dance. I just want God hold them. Just hold them and squeeze them.
Squeeze?
Squeeze them.
Boy, listen.
Don't give them no tenderness. None. Because my thing is on Father's Day.
No
My
hard.
thing is even when you look at it, right? Like you said, it wasn't no life changing
It
amount of
can't
money.
be no life
And I don't think it warrants the violence that happened.
No,
Why you want to shoot somebody for that?
no. Shoot them if you shoot, you shoot.
Shoot in the air? Shoot the ocean? I mean,
You shoot.
it just ain't warranted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe even, and that's why this be so scary going to ATMs. I hate being when being a single woman pulling up to an ATM, let's say on a Saturday evening, or even a Saturday morning, not early in the morning, let's say around 10 o'clock, right? Pulling up to the ATM, and they have the people inside the ATM who's begging for money. I just feel so unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
Or when you're in the drive-up ATM, people come knocking on your car, I feel so unsafe. Like, where are the securities that's to be around these sites. I feel like they need a contract police.
But then, guess what? In all honesty, that particular class where that happens,
Yeah.
right there,
Yeah.
what can he do?
That's
Really?
What
What can
they
he do?
don't
What can he do? Say, hey,
I get you.
hold on, let me call you. Hold on, hold right there, hold on.
Let me call the police. Don't shoot.
Yeah.
They belong. They
They
might
might be low, they might be low. But yeah, it don't make no sense.
That's true. They need a
Security right
contract.
there, so is the security just the key witness? That's
That's
what
the
they're
thing.
there for?
Honestly, because if that's the case, you have cameras.
It makes no sense.
I feel like they need to contract the police officers. Defense force officers could shoot. They could use their weapons if anything else.
Can they?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Put the question out there.
Does anybody know? You can give us a call 605-2038, 605-2039. The phone lines are open. Can defense force officers discharge their weapon in cases of emergency?
I guess.
Let's go to emergency.
Mhm.
All right. The number to call is 605-2038, 605-2039. But
Alright.
yeah, man, this
But it's bad.
they need a contract, especially banks. They need to contract police officers to work, even if only on the after hours part, the time when the banks aren't open.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But bunch of people on the weekends and things like that. Contract the police officers, let them work, man. Because people gotta be. You can't feel safe in your country. You remember a few years ago, it actually happened by Scotiabank on Jerome Avenue. Oh, a guy got shot. It was the same thing. It was Sunday, and he
Yes.
was speedily
Yes.
going to the
Yes.
ATM,
Yes. I do
and he
remember.
got shot.
Yeah.
Why is this becoming a trend?
You're an easy target coming from ATM. I know you got money.
What about like the guy who was the boss?
Yeah, but
That's
that's
true.
true. On.
That's true.
Don't look. What are you taking in, taking out?
And then the other thing that's so stupid when it comes to it, right? And this isn't just about the robbery part. This is just for me. I feel banking. Most, if not all, of the banks have stopped really doing deposits in the branch. They will tell you go and deposit through the ATM.
Mm-hmm. They put
So
you on
how
that
is
get
people
around.
supposed to be exactly how people supposed to feel safe? You're a business owner. You now have, let's say you have a profitable business. Now you're making a big deposit.
Lump sum, big time.
You gotta be looking over your shoulder. And people extra know, oh, this person look like they got some money.
And you taking long, you get
And they don't need to take couple at a time.
and I ever don't do it for the ATM machines because if the money ain't straight, you start up the extra long. Nobody
Yeah.
understands.
But
No, for real, if it have one little piece of crease in the corner, it's a problem. It's
Yep.
spit it back out.
Yep.
This no not detected. Foolishness. And you stand up there making people a target.
making people a target, literally.
When people could go inside and hand it to you.
Exactly, waiting till Monday
Let
and
them
go
put it in
inside.
the counter and let's keep it moving. This
Count
don't
it
make
out.
no sense. And everybody just know, this the idea of getting
We
rid of
upgrading. We're
stuff.
upgrading.
Upgrading.
We're letting technology work for us. Yeah, but at the same time, y'all ain't keeping people safe to enjoy the technology that we put in place.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think people need to, they need to either have police presence with that have a service weapon,
Yeah.
or allow persons with a certain amount of money,
Yeah.
to do their
Mhm.
deposits in person. Yeah, man, it's really making no sense. None whatsoever. Business people ain't supposed to be standing up to no ATM with no cash, with no deposits for the little dog ass to pussy and like. That's what it is. If you're standing up there long enough, you're a target. So yeah, to the powers that be, we need to, reevaluate this thing and allow business persons to do deposits in person.
And the thing is, right? I have one more thing. It's because it's like even when you look at it, what is Buju Banton song with name?
Which one?
While I'm living to the Father.
Untold stories.
Untold stories. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Right? But even so, when everything come out, like, yeah, everybody's saying, condolences. It's sad, this is a tragedy that happened. But before you all send another one of them things, please put out what are you all doing so that this doesn't happen again, to ensure that it doesn't happen again. Otherwise, to me, the stories don't make a difference.
Yeah, sir, it's just a story word.
So, okay. All right. Say less. Here is Untold Stories, Buju Banton. Thanks, I'll be giving. After that was doing our get China regrets and I remember I just don't say goodbye. Okay. Now, first, you want help with this? I know, I told you, please, please, I'll get on my, I'll time right now. Please. Wow. This one's pretty girly. She's so nice. Body big and a dry man. But I happy. I happy in spite of everything. No, I happy in spite of everything. He still identifies as a man. So plenty that must stop. I realize I'm the woman identifies as a woman. No, you just like cross dressing. You understand? Just say what it is. Oh, a prison hosted a daddy daughter to incarcerated brothers. Yeah.
Baby girl, happy belated. Happy belated. Happy belated. Sugar. How are you? Hello, me and Amna. Hi. Only because you don't take this spot because I don't have. But it's okay. Okay. All right. So two locations to serve you. Shirley Street Plaza and Mall and Marathon. Specializing in hair removal with soft and drywall. Also sugar and services including massage, facial body soap, and check us out. Before this company or one of them. My God, this is really troubling. 4820 Book your appointment. Yeah, okay.
What happened? Now you know what's doing me. Right. You know how you like. Anyway, the other friend, I hook it up to one of them. Close line with you. Spend. You know the kind of thing. You really got to do the upside down.
Neighborhood
She starts going up. The treadmill goes and the clothes. It's time now I do it up speed. I get it up speed. I do it up speed. I run it up. I run it. The clothes spin. I run it up. And so was the clothes. You would have thought you had no sense to school it in town, eh?
we say, get what's up. Get I can never. Shall I give him a decent money? What decent money? Like, I know. Oh, it's just a full of more shit. You know, to
Or you know what? You know what? Here's the thing, right? A lot of people who don't actually start out with the mentality to teach it. Sometimes it's just when Charlie needs to test.
Someone talking crazy?
She was saying in the house
When niggas Friday is 1 p.m. with all you get a show, so you do it. Only on
sorry. I see a house yesterday. Right up by 3 o'clock.
p.m. Toddler diet. For children. Oh, you saw this? Are you? Oh, this right here from the cut. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Are you? Hot 91.7, your mag station. It's the segment of the day. And Teddy Soon says, are you even real? Sometimes when I see the news and I see all these different stories and these things happen, and I get asked, like, sometimes you ever wish that it could just be a dream,
Like for real. Like you just showing me another story again. That's like, people just I don't know. That story is sad too. Or the toddler.
And then the thing is, it's like who they left in. This is the thing, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people up there, we would love to think that everybody have help, everybody can afford daycare or a proper babysitter, but a lot of people just relying on grannies or cousins or it's summer break, so big sister, big brother to watch these kids because they don't have it. But it's hard to, I don't know, I feel like it's such a hard thing to trust people with your kids because anything and everything is happening.
I just saw a story where a couple ain't together no more. The child usually, spend time with the daddy from time to time, but of course the child spent Father's Day with the daddy. The child forwards to her mother some of the texts that the daddy been sending her over the last couple of months.
What?
The mom just one big circle head right back and pick up a child. Yeah. So you don't even know who's who, even when it's just the parents. Daddy.
Inappropriate.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
9-year-old. Like, seriously, bro? Yeah, that's the don't do it. I leave it right there.
And babe, that is wild. That was even yesterday my story. Well, my story it ain't as bad. It's just that the mother is prejudiced. She had a child, so she met this guy. They was dating for a while. She had a child. The man he's of Haitian descent, but he born here in the 242. Now that they was in a relationship, everything was cool. He was taking care of his child. The parents was his parents or grandparents was stepping up and helping to take care of the child. But now that they are no longer in a relationship, she refuses to let the child be with him or go around the family, and she hugs her reason is she don't want her around them. She know what they be doing. Now, here's my thing: if the child tell you something or you have proof, then act on it. Don't just, you gotta act on it to prevent it from happening to other people. However, there isn't no real reason. She just said she don't want her child around them Haitian people, but your child is not Haitian.
Exactly.
So
You can't change that.
What the problem is? A bunch of white people in this town. That's the moral of the story.
Right.
Watch your kids.
Right.
And watch your company. Watch your children. Watch your company. Especially this
Watch
summer.
their company too.
This is something when we had I had Anne Marie Lewis on from Wendy's. Somebody I had Dion and Shante. Wendy's right now they hiring people from about the age of 16, right? You have a child now, they can't work the regular shift, but they can work weekends and they could be off at a certain time because legal wise. But them children can work instead of having them around your home or hanging outside with friends on the block, on the corner, getting in trouble. Go put them children to work. And if you have your own business or something like that, bring them, let them be cleanup staff or something. Like, come on now. But an idle mind is the devil's playground.
Say it again.
An idle mind is the devil's playground.
That's all.
That's all.
That's
Now,
it right there.
that being said,
Put them to work.
Put them to work. Exactly.
Child labor. That's
Legal child labor, 16 and up. All right. Mind you, people been packing in the store from that time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was working from I was 12.
see him. Yeah, man.
Been working a long time.
Child labor. They can appreciate the money.
Yeah.
And they can ask you for their chocolate, for your chocolate.
You know what?
When they want chocolate.
That's very petty.
Don't do it goes out to Kayla.
I won't let you do
She's be tuning in. I already buy you a Hershey's chocolate. You already eat it. Leave my chocolate in the fridge. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. And that's all. All right. Now, we out of here. We're going to shout out everybody who makes this all possible.
And yeah, that's Wax Mar. Shout out to the Brazilian Barbie. 2 locations to serve you. Mall at Marathon, 10 to 9 p.m. great hours. And if that's not enough for you, you need early hours or you need a Sunday. Then of course there's Shirley Street Plaza location has got you 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Waxing, sugaring, massages, manis, pedis, eyebrow arching, eyebrow tints, eyelash clusters, and a whole lot more. Yeah.
All right, that's just it from me. I'm out of here. Randy's up next. He's going to take you throughout the rest of your day. In the meantime, don't forget to stay tuned in for your chance to win your free tickets for Soca Meets Reggae happening this Sunday, June 22nd, powered by Alpha Sounds and Cuba Libre. And if you want to go ahead and purchase tickets, you can do so at BahamasEtickets.com. Also, don't forget to tune in to Vibes 93.1. Listen, they are giving away a trip to Reggae Sumfest in Jamaica. They're giving it out to 2 lucky winners, but you have to tune in to find out how you get the chance to enter to win, all right? This has been the Midday Turn Up with Ari. I will be back tomorrow after the Marine Madhouse with Queen C-Note and Yasmin. Don't forget to check out our website also. Check me out on social media _hey, it's Ari. And of course, as always, stay high.
Zesty banana peppers and our signature chip sauce. Starting at just $12.95 and available in all sizes. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Make the right choice and order one today at MarcosPizzaBahamas.com. No one makes pizza quite like we do.
Looking for the perfect getaway? Whether it's a flight to your dream destination, an unforgettable cruise, a relaxing hotel stay, or a road trip with a rental car, we're here to make it happen. At Going Places Travel, we offer expert guidance that you can trust, along with exclusive deals as a virtual member. We also offer you added benefits on select